is there any sort of, you guys have all been operating in the space for a long time, and the complexity, I'll start with you on this, Howard, I think, because you're the only integrator on the, on the panel. So, and you've done installations and managed, projectors and servers throughout the world in different continents. I think David talked about there being 94,000 digital screens right now, and maybe another 21,000 or so to go. So as we sort of embark on this last, the last tier of what gets done, and certainly I think in a place like Latin America, where they're trailing a little bit in some parts of Southeast Asia, where they're underconverted right now relative to Western Europe and North America. Any sort of advice as they're sort of moving to this that you've sort of gleaned from your experience doing this?
Well, it's a little bit like going back in time almost. When every time you enter a new market, you have to go through the same challenges and educate everybody and go through the process of everyone getting comfortable with the technology. As an industry, things have changed quite a bit. So some of the stuff we're talking about today, on an exhibitor level, at a cinema level, you don't have technology people necessarily on hand, and you're not going to have people who are going to be probably as cutting edge as some of the technology we're putting in. All the projectionists who used to be there and did all the work with the bicycle mechanics that took care of things, unfortunately, are gone in most cases. So you don't have that on-hand resource to deal with some of the problems. Now, all of this will be solved by automation eventually. Stop by our booth. We're building all kinds of things I can show you. But it's going to take time because you have to bed everything down, and it's a step-by-step process, and we'll get there, but it takes a bit of patience and it takes a lot of hard work.